coLqxc has not opted for any Ghost Academy just quite yet. He is going into Viking production though now with a Viking and 2 Banshees on the field. You want to sometimes opt for the Vikings rather than the Banshees in versus a matchup with Colossus involving matchups against Colossus because the Vikings range is so efficient. And alright, he is chrono boosting out that ground armor +2, and it will perhaps catch up with the chrono boost. We'll have to wait and see. That probe has been taken out. EGiNcontroL is warping in up over here, and it looks like he does want to put on some pressure. Will coLqxc see it? Okay, he does see it and did stim his unit, so he should be conscious of the fact that EGiNcontrol's army is over there. He is set up at his 3rd base currently, but I don't know, man. If EGiNcontroL moved in there, I think he could take this out, especially considering coLqxc is going to be at the bottom of a ramp, but it could turn bad for EGiNcontroL. Instead, he is going to back up, which I do like this decision, going for his 4th base, and he's going to get Storm. If he can get that Storm, he is going to be able to shred this bio. Shred it so hard. +2/+2 is completed, and +1 ship weapons is on the way as well for coLqxc. The first observer is moving over here for EGiNcontroL, and he's definitely, you know, a little worried about there maybe being, you know, some missile turrets over here that can detect him. Did come in and spot the 3rd base, knows that the 4th is not done for the Terran player here, so EGiNcontroL making great decisions in this game, and when he gets this scout out on the main, he'll know exactly what the position that coLqxc and coLqxc did finish that Ghost Academy is now going down for the Mobius reactor, and man, lots of action, There's the Warp Prism. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, if EGiNcontroL can utilize that warp prism effectively and hold the engagements in the middle, he should be alright. I love the fact that he's transitioning out of the Colossus play. Only made 2 Colossus. He has forced 10 Vikings out of his opponent. So those 10 Vikings are going to kill those Colossus so fast. And EGiNcontroL, you need to wait for Storm, man. I know he's got Templar over here, and they do have Storms available, and if he gets caught out on the map, there could be some repercussions for that. coLqxc has dropped the 4th, and he is making a planetary. Fantastic decision there from him, but he does see that the composition... Okay, getting the scan out there. coLqxc knows exactly the composition of EGiNcontrol's army. It does look like this is the moment he wants to attack. +3/+3 is on the way, so he could be at a slight disadvantage there with EGiNcontrol's +3 way far ahead right now. And where is that Warp Prism? I want to know where that Warp Prism is, because if that gets into the main, 3 repercussions. Observer is going to go down. And where's that? There it is. Okay, there's the Warp Prism. Man, coLqxc is moving out on the map. He's being so bold. He doesn't know where the army is for EGiNcontrol, but I think he feels confident enough to engage it right now. And an engagement could very well happen. It is... No. Not yet. Not quite. Wow, that's a lot of High Templar. And that's a lot of Storms. And if he can get the Storms off that he needs, he'll be okay. He'll be fine. +3 is going to finish for EGiNcontrol in time here before coLqxc's, and I think that's what coLqxc is waiting for. He's most likely going to be waiting for that +3/+3 because he knows at that point, okay, there's no advantage my opponent can have over me when I have +3/+3. I can go in there and I can feel super confident. Graviton boosters is going to go down, and that will be beneficial if he could get the Warp Prism out there. And I don't know if that's Warp Prism or if that's Observer Speed. I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, it's definitely Observer Speed because those Observers are going so quick right now. And coLqxc's +3/+3 is so close, nearing so much, so close to completion. And wow, what a great blink forward there from EGiNcontrol. He's got to be so careful. Okay, is going to retain those units fine. Wow, coLqxc did want to try to get an EMP off to kill some of these High Templars' energy. And with that killing of the energy, there will be no Storms. And with no Storms, he's in a much better position than he is with Storms hitting him. Storms are so annoying to deal with as a Terran player, and your micro has to be so good. EGiNcontrol knows exactly where coLqxc's armor right now. He knows exactly that the 4th base has gone up now, and a 5th is in position, and EGiNcontrol is responding to that by taking a 5th of his own. And okay, we do see a slight little Storm there going down, and a Great Storm going to take down another Ghost there. So, for the cost of a snipe, okay, coLqxc is definitely a snipe player rather than an EMP player. He knows that if he can eliminate the High Templar from the field, there would be no Archons that'll come out from there. And, man, this is such a crucial little engagement. If EGiNcontrol can get a Storm off with this High Templar, okay, he is going to get a Storm off, and the Ghosts are running right into it, so getting a little bit of damage off there, weakening the medevac energy. There are only 4 medevacs for coLqxc, so he's got to be careful. The storms do a lot of damage, and there are still Colossus out on the field. The Vikings have not erased them from the field yet, and with this 14 Vikings on the map, that's That's not exactly where coLqxc wants his army right now, but is transitioning into a heavy ghost play. More barracks with more tech labs going down for him as well, so he will get that heavy ghost composition. And with that heavy ghost composition, man, we've seen this from players like Beyond, also known as Ghost King Prime, where if you can just get a lot of ghosts out, you can really do tons of damage with EMP to your opponent. The impact of EMP is greatly felt when it's in mass and when basically free. I mean, okay, double drops here from coLqxc. So he's pretty much had enough. He is going to try to spread the army out of EGiNcontroL, which is exactly what he needs to do. You don't want to fight the Protoss Death Ball all as one because it's just got such high damage output. Little Storm here, slightly missing. He is going to stem forward and do his best to take down this Forge, and oh my goodness, the +3 didn't finish, and High Templar getting killed without firing off storms. The Banshee did get feedback, but oh, with this drop over here, let's see if coLqxc can get any damage down. He is probably going to be focusing down probes. No, he's going to focus down the refinery. Okay. Focusing down the refinery, limiting the gas production of your opponent. He knows this probably isn't going to do much, and he's probably trying to trade supply right now for more ghosts. If he can trade for more ghosts, he can get that critical mass, and when you have a critical mass of ghosts, your opponent's in a pretty crappy position. +3 has finished, so those aren't going to get any better for him. Now EGiNcontroL is opting for that +2 shields, and if he can get, oh man, if he needs to get another Forge up and get that +3 armor back up there, it was so close, seconds away from finishing. Now not even in production, and coLqxc's getting a couple of starports with tech labs, so interesting decision here. He's got so many command centers now, even dropping down planetary fortresses to pinch off the choke points of each player. And man, what a fourth game we've got here, guys. Tell all your friends. Tell everyone you know, man. This show match is heating up. We're in the fourth game, and EGiNcontrol's on the ropes right now. We've got split map on Metropolis, and we do see this happen a lot. Blizzard, why did you remove this from the map pool? These are the games that the fans want to see. These are the games that I love to see, and this is where we get to see what each player has in terms of control. And coLqxc, you guys can see the production tab right now. It's going for something crazy. 1,200 viewers right now, guys. You are awesome. You are awesome. 1,200 viewers right now tuning in. Thank you so much. And shout out to everyone in the chat. And you guys don't get to say bad things about people in the chat. Let's keep it positive. Let's keep it friendly. This is StarCraft. We are a community. And man, coLqxc, I'm not shocked it's going crazy. You've got like so many units out right now. And shout out right now to the people bringing on this show match, gamersabyss.com and SE2 Links. A little lull in the action, so why not plug the sponsors? These are the guys bringing us this action, and you know, the other guys bringing us the action are the players involved with this, at EGiNcontroL on Twitter, at coLqxc on Twitter as well. Go ahead and follow those guys. They've got a ton of followers already with good reason. They're both pretty active out there. And yeah, we're just waiting on coLqxc to try and fix things. Saying whoa. Saying whoa. And we aren't going to regame. In fact, we are going to jump right back in. And guys, if you do follow me on Twitter at DoomSE2, you can be in the running for a signed EGiNcontroL t-shirt. Yes, I will ship it to you if you live in the United States or Canada, and you will get it at home. Now coLqxc and EGiNcontroL are going to get engagement. We're going to see him take down this planetary fortress with ease. What kind of storm action are we going to see here? Tight little funnel point. We see huge EMPs going down. The Vikings should shred the Colossus almost immediately, but EGiNcontroL is pushing coLqxc back here. He is going to engage into the third, but EGiNcontroL needs to be so careful now. Maybe an overextension. EGiNcontroL, you need to just back up a little bit. coLqxc has so many units over here. We do see the rewarp in 4 Colossus at a time for EGiNcontroL right now. This game is getting so out of hand now. Battle cruisers in production for coLqxc as well. A warp in at the top here. Nothing but DTs. What is he going to do? Focus down the planetary, EGiNcontroL. Focus down that planetary as hard as you can, and Boom! Income is going to be reduced for QXC. He has so many command centers that it doesn't actually matter because he can float them over, but that is going to delay him ever so slightly. In fact, going to move the other one over right now. A scan is going to go down for QXC. EGiNcontroL posturing up with the 6 base over here. Guys, the action is picking up so intense right now. So many warp gates for EGiNcontroL. All right, there's the solution to the macro problems before. Now he'll have no problem warping units, and in fact, going for 2 warp prisms at once. Both players' hearts must be racing at this point in the game. QXC has these sensor towers placed in such a strategic position. He knows that EGiNcontroL has taken this base, but what can he do about it? Where is his army? It's kind of in piecemeal right now. Looking at the supplies right now, 182, 152 at the production tab as well. There are 3 battle cruisers in production. EGiNcontroL moving up to +3 shields. Did he realize that his +2 armor never finished? And no. Oh my gosh, I don't know if he actually knows that happened, but we are going to see more warpins over here and deterred once again. But QXC with all these mules, his income is off the chain right now. Well, actually, no, it's not. EGiNcontrol's actually killed a lot of SCVs at this point, and he has switched in the Colossus production, but Colossus do not help against battlecruisers now with 5 battlecruisers on the field. We don't see Yamato Cannon done yet, but EGiNcontroL himself is going to pop up another Stargate into the field, warping that in from our, and if he can alleviate, okay, he is going to get blinked under this battlecruiser, and the battlecruiser now has +3 upgrades for a